Sundays mean so much to me and to my family. They've always been so special. They just bring me back so many memories, from my grandmother to my mom, and now to me, sharing all this love around my table. It's very important for me to carry tradition with my family and sharing a delicious Sunday dinner. I've invited some new friends that I met. I just moved to Las Vegas permanently in June. I'm so excited. I'm sharing my cooking experience and my great family recipes.
So we follow Antoinette on social media, so I'm really looking forward to tasting her recipes and what she's making for us tonight.
Antoinette has been talking about this for 3 weeks. We got the invite. We're like, we gotta come. We've been hearing about these legendary dinners from so many of our friends and family, and so we're really excited to be trying it out today.
On this Sunday, we're partnering with Hungryroot, and I love Hungryroot. Reason why? First of all, if you've got a busy schedule, everything comes right to your door. It's packaged with ice packs. Everything is fresh. The quality of the food is there. The ingredients are all pre-measured, very healthy and flavorful, around the table, and share the love of the ingredients and the fine textures of the food of Hungryroot. One of the special dishes that I'm going to be serving from Hungryroot is a Zucchini Presuta flatbread. Let's get started. I'm going to coat the flatbread with a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, just to get it moist. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of salt and, of course, a little bit of pepper. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some prosciutto. The family just loves that. In a healthy version, I'm adding some zucchini spirals to this. But it's a very, very smart recipe. I like to say smart and healthy, and it looks really pretty. We're going to pop this in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes at 425. The first of my signature recipes is Italian stuffed peppers. I hold this recipe very close to my heart. My grandmother passed it on to my mom passed it on to me. It's got ground beef in it, and it has ground sausage, and my mom used to also put cooked rice inside of it with a lot of fresh herbs, fresh parsley. That's the key to this. And what you do is you cut your tops of your peppers off, simply stuff it. They go in the oven for 350 for about 30 minutes. Put some grated mozzarella. That's a family staple in our house. And then I love to put some grated cheese on top. You can use Parmigiano, you can use Romano, whatever you feel. And here it is. It's pretty simple. It's a delicious recipe. Your family will love it. These are two of my very favorite appetizers that I love to serve at my Sunday supper dinner. And this one is baked stuffed clams. I take the clams and I put the clams in here, the baked stuffing. I like to put a little bit of olive oil on top. We're going to bake these in the oven at 400 for about 15-20 minutes. And my next appetizer are the stuffed portobello mushrooms. Now these are so hearty and it's so healthy. It's got fresh herbs in it. And these particular ones that I'm doing, again, you put your little bit of olive oil. Olive oil just grabs the ingredients so nicely. I like to do this one very healthy with the spinach. There's fresh garlic. There's grated cheese. And I like to chop up some fresh mozzarella and put it inside. This is mouth-watering delicious. Very simple. And this again goes in 400 for about 15 minutes. Meatless zucchini meatballs, a perfect option for vegetarians. To make these zucchinis are so simple. You insert the zucchini, you start shredding. It's fun to make. My grandchildren love doing this with me. They get a big kick out of it. Shredded the zucchini, and what you do is you mix it all together with the breadcrumbs, the eggs, the grated cheese, and the fresh parsley. It's the herbs and the ingredients that make this whole dish so delicious, and they come perfect every time. This is going to go into the oven. Okay, I put a piece of parchment paper. They don't stick. I'll put these in the oven, 350 for about 20-25 minutes, and they'll be all done. This is French onion soup stuffed mushrooms. What I'm going to do is these beautiful portobello mushrooms that they sent, fresh as could be. I put a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt in each one, just a little bit. And I mixed the actual ground chicken I sauteed it with the onions, and their sauce is delicious. It's like Mama's homemade sauce. This was so simple. It came right to my door. I'm going to stuff it. And I just love this new variation of a stuffed portobello mushroom. This is an appetizer or could actually be an entire meal. It is so delicious. Can you imagine this as a meal with a side salad? Topped with Havarti cheese. They sent me everything. Everything is so fresh. Came right to my door. It was such a pleasure. I'm excited to share my Sunday supper dinner and have this as part of my Sunday supper dinner on my table. Delicious stuffed mushrooms. I call this my bruschetta trio. This is going to be a basil pesto. And on top of the basil pesto, I'm going to put some green olives that have been marinated with peppers. Okay? So every single bruschetta is going to taste differently and it's going to have a different flavor. So there's going to be a great selection. This is sun-dried tomatoes is going on this one, which I just love. And I love putting it on a tower. It just makes a beautiful presentation. And everyone doesn't know. They're like, what should I get next? Which one should I get? And they can't stop eating it. Bon appetit. Pepperoni white pizza from Hungryroot. This is really fun to make. It's interesting and it's different. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to spread a little bit of salt, not too much because we're going to be putting pepperoni. And we're going to spread some fresh mozzarella, make it a white pizza. I love white pizza. It's great for a change. And we're going to put some pepperoni on top. Everybody loves pepperoni. This is a great recipe from Hungryroot. I really, really appreciate this because my family, they love pepperoni pizza. And we're going to put some mozzarella on this. I wish you could feel this cheese the way I'm feeling it. It feels so fresh. Just so very soft. This goes in the oven at 425 for 7 to 10 minutes. And we've got delicious white pepperoni pizza. I'm preparing a cheesy Marinada Pizza, vegan style. Let's get started. Some cold pressed olive oil on top. Put a little bit of sea salt. And we're going to put a sauce. And you know what's the best part of this sauce? It tastes so good. It's so savory. It tastes like my grandmother's sauce that she used to make when she made homemade pizzas. And here is the vegan cheese. It's delicious. I really, really enjoy making this pizza, especially vegan style. Goes in the oven at 425 for 7 to 10 minutes. And just like that, we have our cheesy Marinada Pizza. Now we're going to move on to the main menu, which is the most delicious Wagyu filet mignon, and serve it with broccolini. Let's get started. I'm going to salt and pepper them. And I tell you, this was fantastic. They came individually wrapped. It's just unbelievable how convenient this was. I'm going to salt and pepper it, and I'm going to sear them. I'm going to put them on the grill. My family likes it medium, so we're going to cook it medium. The best part of my Sunday supper are my meatballs. And now I'm so happy to make these for my dinner guests that are coming. It's a third-generation recipe, grated Romano, fresh ingredients, fresh parsley, garlic. My meatballs are ready to go into the sauce. I don't fry them. I don't bake them. They cook to perfection. The sauce absorbs into the flavor of the meatball. It's so soft and tender and very, very scrumptious, delicious. And they cook for about 2 hours, and they come out perfect. Spaghetti is the #1 pasta to be served in Italy. And we don't break it in half. Never do that. My meatballs are cooking with the sausage. We're dropping it in this pot. It will cook to perfection. And soon we will have a delicious spaghetti and meatball Sunday supper. Sit down, don't be shy. We're going to be eating all these delicious appetizers.
When I first walked in, there was so much stuff on the table, I couldn't choose what to pick. Everything looked so good.
Hi, good morning. I want you to sit down and enjoy the appetizers. I'll introduce you to everyone, and we'll have a delicious dinner. Salute to our new friends. Thank you for coming to our home. Bon appetit. Please get started. And now is the famous Antoinette's meatballs and spaghetti. This is a staple dish in our family. It's something that we really treasure, and the whole family loves it. Spaghetti and meatballs and sausage.
I love pasta. It's just so wonderful to share it, and it's the most comforting thing you can have on any given day.
Not only does the food taste good, but guess what? It feels good. It brings people together.
We walked in, we saw an entire spread, the appetizers. We thought that was it, and then more and more food came. There was a second course, a third course.
Now we're gonna have some delicious filet mignon. Enjoy, bon appetit.
So tender.
The thing I loved the most was the tenderness on the steak.
I hope you enjoyed this Sunday together. I certainly did, and I'm looking so forward to doing this again. Bon appetit, from my heart to your plate. If you'd like to learn more about these dishes I've prepared, please visit my website, or you can order my hardcover cookbook on Amazon. If you love these Hungryroot dishes, use code Antoinette40 for my special discount.